What's up, everybody? Gonna do a little show here tonight. I don't know where Wiki is. What's up, Jets? I see Bob and Jets is here. Shower etiquette is a very important thing, but most people that tune into my show don't have a shower. What's up, Wiki? I'm assuming they paid the Boost Mobile bill. How is everybody? There's that neck pillow. Woo-wee. What should we start with? I had. I do. I have a few things that I want to go over that I picked up. We'll get into that in a minute. How's everybody out there? Out there in the land of America, home of the free and brave. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday night. I got a few. I don't know what I did with that other shit. So this past Toyhio, Danhausen was there, and he had his Luchahausen mask. $25,000 first. I thought it was $50,000. Or is that what you're going to give the small businesses? But my friend Danhausen, he started doing his own luchador mask. That'd be a Luchahausen. He, of course, signed it. This will go great in my mask collection. Speaking of last Toyhio card reveal. Dun, 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 dun. So every Toyhio, well, almost every Toyhio, there's been one or two that they have skipped them. But they do a set of cards. This set is Mortal Kombat with Jobs and McDonald. Well, it worked for her. Sounds like a plan. First card in the set is Wardlow. Oh, going wrong. No, I'm going the right way. On the back, they're limited to 100. Toyhio. Second card is Danhausen. Once again, obviously. Canic. Shane, the franchise Douglas. 3 million homes in 1 year. Harley Cameron. Yeah, that's Harley Cameron. Captain Joe's shoes had to cancel because of the storm in Florida. And then the American Luchador in action at Uptown Pizza. That's the cards from this past Toyhio. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the election to be over on Tuesday. We'll see how all that goes, boys and girls. We'll see how all that goes. I'm not sure if I told everybody the story about this. About 3 weeks ago, a month ago, I lose track of time. We were pulling into Walmart. I seen this guy in his car. I can't remember his name. And he's got a little TV and whatnot set up. Get the hatch of his car open. And he's watching the Browns game there in the back. I look at Miss Luchador. Go, that's $1 million man over there in the back of that car. So I circle the parking lot and I pull around. I jump out and introduce myself, but he already knew who I was. Luchador Crafts 2028. There you go. He said, oh my God, what's up, Joe? He said, it's the American Luchador. And I said, yeah. I said, what you want for that $1 million man in there? And he's like, I don't know. I've had him since I was a kid. Well, The American Luchador now has the $1 Million Man. He's in really good shape. He cleaned up well. I gave him a little washy wash. There's no rips. There's no holes. The tag's intact. Everyone has a price. Well, this one was $20. Then we see him going to Walmart, and he was on a mission to buy something. When I'm at that Walmart tomorrow, I'll stop and see if he's there. I don't know if he. A lot of people nowadays live in their car. I don't know why they would choose that, but it looks sort of like he was doing what they call urban camping. I call it just living in your car. But yeah, so now I got this fine $1 Million Man. Because everyone does have their price. I feel like my face has gotten fatter or something's wrong with this mask. Let's see. Well, here's another thing. Good friend of the show, Chris. He gave me the hookup on the Matt Cardona. This is the Series 2 Super 7 figure. Autographed. That goes in the Cardona case. Get a lot of reflection off my urban camping equals homeless. Yeah. I got that from my buddy Chris. Thank you, Chris. And speaking of friends of the show, good friend of mine, met him years ago at the toy shop he works at. His name's Marshall. So he comes up to me at Toy Hio and he says, Luchador, I got some things for you. There's a whole box of things here. He's a big Cardona, major podcast guy as well. So we'll start with the stickers. Well, I got a Time Capsule Toy sticker. That was from Rick. Major podcast, wrestling figure podcast. PBR, the worst beer in the world. Major Pod Network sticker. Major Pod Major Mark sticker. Not one, but two. And another time capsule. He also hooked me up with, where should we go? Hold on, boys and girls. I'll get through these in order. God damn it. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast pins. Smart Mark. DZ. Oh, those are magnets? I'll test them on the fridge in the other toy room. TTD. Brian Myers. Matt Cardona. And, oh, Chelsea Green. But wait, boys and girls, there's more. To add to my challenge coin collection, WWE Intercontinental. And then, wait, there's more. Here is a keychain, bottle opener combo. Scratch that figure itch eye patch. Major Flared Network, Major Pod Network pin. Oh. There's more in this box. So thank you again, Marshall. Ziggler, yeah. Pod. A glow-in-the-dark Cardona zombie pin. Everybody needs one of these. And a bunch of... Yeah, did you get those other ones yet, too? VIP lanyards with pins. This is from Stomp and Oshkosh. April 3rd, 2020, Tampa, Florida. Live 5. Oh, is it? I got to go back and look at it. That would be Live 9. Stomp it. Kowloon. Pin and VIP pass thing. I thank you once again, Marshall. I'll put these in the Cardona shrine in there. Some bitch it is half Myers, half Cardona. Didn't even notice that. But I hope everybody goes out Tuesday and votes. I'm one of those guys that it's our right to vote, and it's your right not to vote. But if you don't go and vote, I'm going to be honest with you. You shut the fuck up. Shouldn't complain. And I don't want to hear the thing that my vote don't count. Your vote does count. Unless you don't want it to count and you choose not to do it. That's entirely up to you, boys and girls. Your choice. This is America. I had found, I guess I'll save that for another show. I had found, maybe we'll do a Tuesday night show and talk about election results. But I found a box of stuff from not this past Ohio, but the one back in June, yeah. Can't bitch if you don't vote. I agree, Mr. Hersky. America. Yeah, you gotta love the glow in the dark on anything. But yeah, other than that, it's been Lucha Fabulous around here. It's been busy, working, taking care of the poors, going through comic books and junk. Ohio would be a red state. The only blue areas of this city are Cleveland metro area, Columbus, and Cincinnati. The rest of the state is red. It's red. And not in that commie way. We're usually red, yes. But I ain't been paying attention to the polls or anything. We'll see how it all pans out. I can only hope for the best. I'm sending thoughts and prayers. I did find more luchador card monies. I sold quite a few of those cards at the past Ohio. I think there's one or two up on eBay for $20 a piece. Only thing in this state blue are my balls. That sounds like a personal problem there, Mr. Hutchinson. You might want to get the missus to take care of that, or the mister. I'm not judging. 2024, after all. So what's everybody else up to? I got you, Mr. Hersky. I don't know where I put them. I have some extras. Don't let me forget. I don't know where I put them, though, but I'll find them. I lose everything. I lost my mind many a year ago. So what's everybody else want to talk about? Should I go downstairs and get to twitching on Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Because it's Nuketown 24/7, baby. Maybe I'll set it up for a Tuesday night show and we'll discuss the election results or lack thereof. Well, I'm doing good, Wiki. How are you? I didn't watch the Saudi Arabia show. I know they unveiled some new titles and whatnot. Um, was that on Peacock? Because I know the Raw is not on there anymore. I would assume that was. But I know they unveiled some new titles and. Oh, it's replaying right now? I'll wait for Mrs. Luchador. That'll be a Sunday thing we'll do together. She really likes that WW network. I like the AEW stuff, but that's just me personally. I'm not hating because wrestling fans are a lot of them's a bunch of moody bitches. They'll hate on one or the other. I do not enjoy WWE, but I don't feel the need to hate on it. Oh, you went to the dentist? And then Mr. Hutchinson goes, the dentist, how's your tooth? How was the dentist, Wiki? Got a new version of Chrome available according to my laptop. Yeah, I got a MacBook and I'm running Chrome. Go figure. Just not a big fan of Safari. Oh, this week I'm smoking on Lost Mary watermelon ice. I kind of dig it. It's not as good as my blue raz, but I mean, it'll do in a pinch. I like that fruity stuff. Well, that's good. The dentist said you was just fine then. You haven't texted me anything else, Bobby. Been expecting it. I did today at the flea market buy a crate or a box of Lucy. Did Wiki go trick or treating? I don't know. Did you go trick or treating, Wiki Bobby? We went over to Bruno's and had a fabulous fucking meal. And Giovanni, if you're watching, you're great. The food was great, as always. We got waited on by the owner's son, Giovanni. I had to go back and give that young man a tip. I was cashless, so I added the tip. I prefer giving cash. And I added the tip to my card, and he didn't ring it. And I'm like, what? So I went in and gave him cash yesterday on the way home. I recommend Bruno's restaurant. I got the cheese pillows and the meat pillows with the blush sauce and the big old Italian sausages. Mrs. Luch got the chicken parm. Great food, great atmosphere. It's casual. They got a pretty good wine list if you're into wine. But every time we've ever ate there, the food's been outstanding. The service has been outstanding. I highly recommend it. PA Johnny. Well, that was the thing when he introduced himself when he goes, hello, my name's Giovanni. I'll be your server. I did I think old Johnny from PA, he tried to call me. He's got my phone number, but he wants to call me when I'm at work through Facebook Messenger. I'm not sure. If he wants to video chat, do FaceTime. If he ain't got an iPhone, I don't know what to tell him. But I know he blew us off the last two Toy Hios. What did you dress up for as Halloween? Did you have many trick-or-treaters? Wish I knew what I did with that box of shit. Come on, Bobby. Trick-or-treaters. Yes, no, maybe. Ooh, there must be a lag like a motherfucker, Wiki, on your interwebs there. Did you get any trick-or-treaters? Yes, no, maybe. tricker trailers. No, you didn't get any. There you go. There you go. Sorry, I'm answering an email. What the fuck did I hit? There we go. So what's everybody else been up to? Come on now. Don't make me do it all. Mr. Hersky, did you and the missus get any trick-or-treaters? How about you, Hutch? Jets, did you get any? We did not. We used to get them years ago, and the neighborhood's changed, and what people around here do have kids, they must take them to a better neighborhood. Because every year we would sit out in the yard and watch the original Frankenstein. 200 kids, that's a lot of kids. Pass out candy. We'd watch, I'd carry a flat screen, and God, when we first started doing an Xbox 360 to play the DVD on, we'd sit out there. You guys go to North Homestead, nice, and watch Frankenstein, then the Bride of Frankenstein. And some nights I'd watch the Son of Frankenstein, depending on how it was going. But it kept getting less and less kids, and then we had 3 years in a row, none. So we just gave up on that. When we come home from Bruno's, put on Frankenstein, and didn't make it to the Bride this year. Some of us got to go to work the next morning, god damn it. It's called being responsible and a sort of an adult. Candy is too expensive. I like to give it out to the poors. I enjoy it. I can do anything. I'm like Wu-Tang. Do anything for the kids. Once you become adults, go fuck yourself, get a job. Oh. Remember this damn mask on my nose starts running. Avian Savage, I am good. How are you? Everybody go follow Avian Savage. He does toy reviews and hauls and does a lot of things on the interweb over there. Well, you know, inflation. You know, Bob, the thing. Sorry, I'm almost done. Don't you goddamn bother me. I'm always doing things, doing deals. Wheeling and dealing, I tell you. There we go. Yeah, I do a lot more on the ticker talk. Them commies got me by the balls. I prefer doing food reviews and everything. I'll be honest with you. I do actually work and do a lot of other things. You got a lot of other extracurricular activities and whatnot. I used to, and I ain't trying to be a dick. I used to put a lot of effort and, believe it or not, preparation into this show, and I do it every so often because you guys like to see it. I'll show off what I bought, but I'd rather do the little food reviews and little quick videos and just entertain you fellas that way. The anniversary was good. We went to Bruno's. That's our spot now. I had the meat pillows and cheese pillows with blush sauce and the big old Italian sausage. And the missus had the chicken parm with the linguine. And it was damn good. And come home and watch Frankenstein. Went to work the next day. But next year, Halloween will be on a Friday, and maybe we'll make a rager out of it. We did the first anniversary, we did a party at Characters over in Parma. Had a few people there. It was a good time. Had food, drinks. We wore costumes again and everything. It was a good time, man. Well, thank you, Avian. How's Mrs. Denim suit? Michelle doing? It's been a while since you've been in one of my lives. I love burning my mouth in these TikTok reviews. That's like my new thing. I ain't smart enough to let the food cool off. I want the experience of getting scalded. I need to get this mask. I need to take this show mask because I got another brand new show mask. I think this will become a new eating mask. This one ain't fucked up. See how bad I can tear this one up. Then I'll auction off to the highest bidder the other one, about $1.75. I'll put that old stained nasty one on eBay. Taste budless reviews. Oh, my taste buds are fine. They're American. Oh, I'm sorry. When's she doing that? Oh, my tummy. Well, tell her I said hello, and I hope she. Did the microphone pick that up? I just shit in my chair. I hope her surgery goes well. I go in for mine December 19th to get all the PC parts removed from my hand. I'll have them in a jar. They're going to give them to me one way or the other. Things sitting on my desk. Anybody need a vintage Kenner Aquaman superpowers? You swimming. Did you guys hear me drop ass? I think that should go on eBay. It'd be a good place for old Aquaman. Well, I hope everybody goes out Tuesday and votes. Or if you can vote early, go vote early. I didn't look into it because on my way home from work, I passed my polling station, so I always do it on Tuesday. You want things to change for the better or the worse? Go vote. It was the shot heard around the world. That's right, baby. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of eBay stuff and just downsizing all this crap. There's so much shit sitting around. Yeah, I loved Superpowers too back in the day. It was one of my favorite toy lines. But I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everything consolidated into the room behind me. The room I'm setting in, including this setup, my studio, if you want to call it that. There's going to have to be some sacrifices made, boys and girls. But yeah, I picked up a, I'll send it to you on, somebody send me money, Cash App? No. Monthly statement. There's a few people out there that owe me, yet they've seen it, but. I'll send it to you on Facebook, Avian. Monsters Dark Universe Park next year. Oh. It wasn't a shark, Bob. No, I showered before I come up here. Hygiene's an important thing to me, believe it or not. I think it's why my skin's so dry and my beard's itchy. I don't know whether to grow it out again or shave it off. Sacrifices I make. That should be interesting. Send this to you. Check your messenger, Avian. I sent you the things that I picked up today at the flea market. That box contains 78 WWE action figures. I find that hard to believe, too. Where are the polls standing right now, Bob? I haven't looked because I don't want to see. Oh, my one bite? Everybody knows the rules, baby. One bite. What's the fucking polls, Bob? Chris, what's up? You missed all my... Did you see all my Major Pod swag? 40, 40, 20. Who's the 20? Luchador? Yeah, I got a pretty good deal on that box of Lucy's. Paid up a bit for the Universal figures because I didn't have any of those. Those are the 10 inchers. Yeah, there's 78 wrestlers in there, plus belts. Down on the bottom of that box, and he went through it all. I found a bunch of vintage Smurf 78, 79, and 80, the little PVC figures. There's a few Hasbros in there as well. Yeah, the Universal Monsters that I paid up for. Well, Wiki, you went to the wrong Walmart, brother, because Mrs. Luchador was at one. We were getting stuff 50% off. Which Walmart did you go to, Wiki? We went to the one on fucking Brook Park. Right near your house, and it was 50% off. Come on, Wiki. Yeah, the loose wrestling figures will be at Toy Hio. $5 a piece, 2 for $10. You heard it right, boys and girls. The price is insane. $5 a piece, 2 for $10. I'm surprised how many loose figures sell. He went to the Triple H Walmart with pumpkin plumpkins. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Excuse me. You went to Medina. The fuck you drive all the way out to Medina for? Jesus Christ. Strongsville ain't far enough for you? Come on, Jack. On that note, Remy's going to give you a little something hot. Broke his farter. No, there it is. Oh, Remadem Ding Dong. That burp was not intentional. I try not to be that way. But should have made me a drink, put it in my... I have 3 of these now. Undertaker. I got one from Fuck Money Fusselman. I got one from Cindy. And then this one I picked up in a box of Undertaker stuff. Noise out the Hershey hole. There you go. Ooh. Whoa! I don't know why my fucking mask is so crooked. Couldn't get in at Strongsville. It was jammed. Well, it is the first of the month. All the ne'er-do-wells and freeloaders are out there spending their EBT. The Brooklyn Walmart was crazy busy. Then I realized, I'm like, oh, it's first of the month. That's why. All right, boys and girls. What? Yeah, I'll show those before I get off. I'll show those again. Where'd I put them? Oh, there we go. Here was the Toy Hio cards. Go through these again. Your set started with Wardlow, Cleveland's own Wardlow. Danhausen, their Mortal Kombat cards, limited to 100. Canic, Shane Franchise Douglas, Harley Cameron, Captain Joe Shoes, and the American Luchador. That's blurry. That's so blurry, boys and girls. Must be the way the light's reflecting, but American Luchador doing a 1-bite review at Uptown Pizza. But that was the cards for this past Toy Hio. The next ones are going to be Valentine's cards. It's coming up in February. I got a skull snow globe with bats in them for $5. Well, there you go, Wiki. Oh. I got to go into settings. I hate doing this. Let's see if this will show up. Of course. You piece of poop. Let's see. I don't even think you guys can see him. God damn it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not sure what the whole set's selling for on eBay, but I did see that a couple of people were selling their Luchador cards for $20 a piece. Aren't there like 8 Walmarts closer to Medina? Well, yes, there is. I've often went over this with people. It's called fiscal responsibility. When gas doesn't cost you anything and you got nothing better to do, you'll drive off to the boondocks to buy the same exact thing. I'll see if he had any sets left. I ended up with some of mine, but I only ended up with a set. Well, you know, I agree with you on that. But I stay out of all that. I try not to make my show about the pores. and the insanity and everything else. I've often wondered about that, and I've went over it with people over the years, and sort of like talking to a brick wall. So I let it go. Ricky did not. We have seen Ricky. He is alive. Um, he is no longer up the street. The city boarded that house back up again. But we've seen him bebopping 3 or 4 times through the neighborhood. I haven't seen him fucked up falling down in a while, so I guess that's a good thing. But maybe he goes to wherever he's staying now and gets fucked up. But I wish old Ricky nothing but the best. Yeah, when we were doing the show outside and people were making a mistake of handing Ricky money, he thought this was going to be a charity place for him. Let's shut that shit down quick. I understand people want to be nice and this, that, and the other thing, but if somebody's telling you because they know better not to give that motherfucker money, you probably should listen to that person considering they live there and have to deal with that piece of shit on a daily basis. I made it abundantly clear to stop coming by. I just tightened up the string on the mask. It's still on crooked. I don't know what the fuck is going off here. It feels crooked. First Bank of Luchador ain't happening, baby. They spend too much of my money on the poors. I say go get a job, man. Yeah, Ricky rapping was funny, but during that particular episode, a couple of people that were here during that outside episode was giving this dumb son of a bitch cash so they could go buy his dope and booze with it. I don't abide by that. And then he thinks it's a handout place. I think I told the story where he was beating on the door and screaming because he wanted a cup of, I don't even know what the fuck he wanted. That ain't even important. You need to go the fuck back up the street. Don't you ever be down at my house asking for a goddamn thing. Go fuck yourself. You're perfectly healthy. Quit drinking, quit doing drugs. Fuck you. Get a job, you piece of shit. You'll get no pity from me. Ricky Compton needs a shirt. I don't know. Straight out of Fenwick. The original white boy Ricky. Or no, they called him Cadillac Ricky, I think. I think that's what he said. He was Cadillac Ricky. He always had a sweet-ass Eldorado. You show your stuff next time. Maybe I'll do a show Tuesday night, boys and girls. Sound like a plan? See how this insanity goes on Tuesday. Remember, boys and girls, get out and vote. I'm going to go downstairs, kick the shit out of the dogs, except Remy. And I want to go on Twitch playing Nuketown. Everybody want to watch me on Twitch? Cool. If you don't, I'll see you Tuesday. Remember, go vote.